Stoic quotes have been passed down through generations, through centuries, and each quote has actually served as a reminder of the timeless principles and practices that can help you and me navigate the complexities of life. In this video, I will share 5 Stoic quotes that have changed my life since I was a kid. If you've seen my recent video about Stoicism philosophy, I mentioned that I've been practicing it since I was a kid without even realizing it was called Stoicism. Without delay, here are the quotes that I would like to share with you in this video. Number 1, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters, by Epictetus. Stoics stress the importance of having a proper mindset towards life. Regardless of what life throws at us, the way we choose to respond to an event will determine whether we grow or diminish. Being born from a very poor family taught me many things in life. Most people, they use their current situation as an excuse to not achieve any form of success in life. They keep saying, oh, my parents have always been very poor. Oh, I'm from a poor family, therefore I will be poor for the rest of my life. I challenged this idea from a very young age, and that very experience from a young age motivated me to work very hard in everything I do. That involves passing the board exam and becoming a professional registered nurse in the Philippines. And no one in our family actually achieved this level of success. So just because I came from a very poor family, I didn't tell myself that that is going to be me for the rest of my life. Number 2, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way, by Marcus Aurelius. Obstacles are like stepping stones. They may slow us down, but they also give us an opportunity to grow and become better. When I was diagnosed with a rare autoimmune condition, a life-threatening condition called dermatomyositis in November 2019, this was the period when my business was actually reaching high numbers. The condition definitely shook my entire world when I started having these sensitive gums in my mouth. My joints were painful. Every single part of my body was in so much pain. I could barely walk. I hardly could get out of the bed because every move was in so much pain. During that period, I could have surrendered. I could have just say, that's it for me. But no, instead I reflected, meditated, and really thought why I had to go through this journey. That impediment led me to where I am today as a naturopathic practitioner. If you'd asked me 10 years ago, 5 years ago, if I would be a naturopathic practitioner, I would never imagine myself. But here I am talking to you in this video, and that is my chosen career that I see myself thriving in many years to come. Therefore, without that impediment, without me having to suffer and experience a life-threatening autoimmune condition, I would never be in YouTube producing this video, and I wouldn't be able to find this path where I am today. Number 3, don't explain your philosophy, embody it, by Epictetus. Our philosophy is like a coat we wear. We can talk about it, but it's ultimately our actions that show who we truly are. We should strive to live our philosophy in everything we do. For example, you are a personal trainer, and yet you do not embody what you preach to your clients. You eat crap, you eat junk. How do you expect your clients to trust you if they see you eating in McDonald's or somewhere else? You attend the Sunday Mass every single week, and yet you do not embody what you've learned from attending the Mass, which is being kind to your neighbors, and so on. Number 4, he who angers you conquers you, by Elizabeth Kenny. This phrase means that when we let our emotions control us, we are defeated. we must learn to remain calm and collected even in the face of provocations. This is so powerful. An example, you're driving in a motorway and yet there is a beautiful motorist who just did something funky when you're driving. A lot of the times we would be shouting inside of the car without realizing we're the only one who can hear us. That person, the motorist who did some funky things, is not going to hear you. So what's the point of being angry towards someone when you're the only one who is actually feeling that negative emotion? Many years ago, when I was walking towards Amazon locker to collect my parcel, there was this tall, overweight man walking towards me. I was going to the left because that's where the Amazon parcel was, or Amazon locker is situated. This man came straight at me and he knew there was a massive space. And then when he bumped into me, I didn't really react because I was like, okay, this person's vision is probably impaired. So I just looked at him. I even smiled at him. And then he was so furious. He was angry, like, I don't know what he was saying, but I just looked at him. And the people near, they actually complimented me. They were like, wow, you handled him very well. So going back to the quote, he who angers you conquers you. Number 5, he who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive, by Seneca. Fear is like a cage that prevents us from fully experiencing life. We shouldn't let fear hold us back from living fully. In Stoicism, there is this phrase, memento mori, which means remember that you must die. A lot of people think it's a negative thing, but to me, it is really the only truth in this world. Every single one of us is mortal, and we don't know when our time is up. Believe it or not, this mindset, memento mori, or you can say practice, is what I've done to not entertain any fear during my journey of healing myself. Let me explain. I was prepared to perish. I was ready. I said to my wife, if it's my time, it's absolutely fine. I am ready if it is indeed my time, because I did not have any fear in my mind. I was open to trying different modalities that could possibly help me with my current situation. At the time, in 2020, when everyone was fearful of this COVID-19 virus, I did not let it stop me from going out and having some fresh air. Every single person was wearing a mask to various different public places. I didn't wear a single thing, but I'm still alive. If you allow fear to dominate your entire being, it will be very difficult for you to live your life in your fullest potential. These quotes are not just inspiring, they have practical applications too. The Stoic emphasis on focusing on what we can control and letting go of the rest can help us manage stress, anxiety, and other mental health issues. Similarly, the principles of Stoicism, such as practicing gratitude, self-reflection, and living in accordance with nature, can lead to greater well-being and satisfaction in life. In addition to being a philosophical practice, Stoicism has also influenced other fields such as psychology, cognitive behavioral therapy, and positive psychology. Its principles have been found to be effective in improving mental health and resilience. Hope you've learned something new from this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more proactive related contents such as this one. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.